What's up, everybody? So 5 countries you need to visit in 2019. So these are countries that I personally love, some of my favorite countries I've ever been to, and I'm pretty passionate about traveling. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do. I'm trying to encourage people to do likewise. I'm a strong believer of traveling, an advocate, if you will. Anyway, I like it. Number 1 country is Guatemala. I used to live in Guatemala. There's so much to do in Guatemala that you might not even know about, even if you've already been there. There's just kind of little secret things that I just happen to know. So I'm not going to go super into detail of what to do in these countries because there's so much to do and I honestly don't have enough time to explain everything about it. Guatemala's got temples, it's got animals, it's got rainforests, it's got volcanoes, huge pretty lakes. Nature is just amazing. It's got some really pretty little towns and architecture that's just super cute and old, and I don't even know. There's so much to do in Guatemala and it kind of gets overlooked, and I feel like if people go to like Latin America, they go to like Mexico because it's kind of easy and close to the US, but Guatemala is very underrated in my opinion. Country number 2 is Poland. So really never thought much of Poland before. I thought that Audrey Hepburn was from there, and then once we were gonna go there I realized she wasn't from there, but she was from Belgium. So that was the story that you didn't really need to know about. There is so much I love about Poland, specifically Warsaw. I've only been to Warsaw, so I can't really talk about the whole of Poland. My favorite part about Warsaw was the architecture. Well, I felt like I was like in a World War II movie, but like not the sad parts. Just basically I felt like I was going back in time, which is so cool, which is something that I love about traveling. You can just like go to a place that's just like you've only seen in movies, and like this feels like a fairy tale almost. It's pretty sick. We took a train into Warsaw from the airport, and then it had all these buildings that felt like super depressing, which like you could totally tell like the communist influence that had an impact there, and then it was just like kind of like a cold feeling. It was really weird. Very interesting. Country number 3 is I forgot. Country number 3 is Iceland. Iceland is insane and kind of getting touristy and popular, but rightfully so. Probably the most beautiful country it is the most beautiful country I've ever seen. Just overall, it's just so unique, and it's like so many different places I've been to, all combined to one place on steroids. It's insane. It's a photographer's paradise for sure. Just everything that you see, it looks like a freaking postcard or something, you know? Iceland, out of these other countries that I'm been telling you about, I feel like is more touristy than the other places, but it's definitely worth it. I was completely blown away. I was so scared I was gonna get there and it wasn't gonna meet my expectations, but it was above and beyond. It was crazy. That's one of the scary things with traveling is to me, is I see the pictures of these places and then I do so much research and I feel like I've kind of already been there, but then once I get there, it's kind of a letdown because it's not as cool as I anticipated it to be. Doesn't happen a lot, but I was just really nervous that Iceland was going to be like that, but it definitely wasn't. It was insane and a country I really want to go back to and explore more of. Country number 4 is Belgium. Belgium is another country in Europe, all along with Poland, and I guess Iceland sort of is in Europe/America, that don't really know. It's kind of on the same continental plate. Anyway, that was very interesting, so I'm glad I told you that. Belgium is such a pretty little country. Rented a car and we just drove around and it was just unbelievable. It's one of the countries that like I'd like maybe consider like moving to, or like once I get filthy rich, having a house in the Belgian countryside, because we know that's gonna happen. So once again, it's another place where everywhere you look, it looks like a postcard. There's this one city I'm gonna mention, it's called Bruges, and the streets are just unbelievable. It was literally like walking in a fairy tale. It was so cute and it was just like really peaceful, and like once again felt like I kind of just went back in time. So Belgium, definitely a country that you should go to. Number 5, Namibia. Holy crap, I could talk forever about Namibia. It has become one of my favorite countries I've ever been to. I've been 3 times. I live in Botswana. If you didn't know that, then welcome to my channel. I live in Botswana, which is in Africa, and I make videos about Africa, so subscribe so you can watch videos about Africa, because Africa is freaking amazing and interesting, and if you don't think so, then maybe you're borderline racist. I don't know. Probably not. Don't get offended. Oh, my voice. Offended. Shoot, I need water. Whoa. Let's get through this video. It's one of the most unique countries I've ever been to. Very deserty, but also they're just super cool places to go to. We went to the city and it was like got German influence, and so it looks like Europe and Africa, and it's just very unique. So you can go on safaris, and then there are lots of cool adventurous like sand dune things. I don't know how to explain this. Basically a super cool country, and nobody, like, compared to the other countries I've said, that this is probably definitely on the bottom of the list of touristy countries. Very underrated. So if you liked the video, then like the video, please. If you're going to any of these countries, then let me know in the comments. That'd be kind of cool. Or if you've ever been to any of these countries, let me know how you liked it. Or if you have any like suggestions of places to go, then let me know. Thanks for watching. You're the best. Subscribe. Bye.